A local nonprofit that works to empower young black men is in urgent need of finding funding. Peyton Marshall spoke with the CEO in a story you'll only see right here on Fox 19 now.
Yeah, that program is called Forever Kings. Now, most of their services take place here at the Horizon Science Academy. Now, Trisha, even though this program has been life-changing for so many, if they're unable to fundraise $50,000 by the end of this month, they won't be able to continue.
I've never really been taught how to navigate my emotions or like just understand who I am within, and I feel like this program has really tapped into that.
Jordan Bankston launched the nonprofit Forever Kings back in 2019. It's a safe place to empower young men of color in grades 4 through 12 and hopes to fight statistics he was seeing.
Nationally, 49% of young men of color can't read proficiently.
Bankston's passion for the program is fueled in hopes to disrupt the school-to-prison pipeline.
It's a site-based mentoring program that teaches them financial literacy, life skills, gives them a safe place to get a hot meal.
It's all in hopes of turning these boys into men, or as Bankston says, into kings.
You can do anything you put your mind to.
Amir goes to St. Xavier High School, but when he's at Forever Kings, he gets to bond with young men of color from 25 different zip codes.
I'm the minority at my school. People who look like me that come all over this city of Cincinnati. I can relate to them.
So far, the program has helped over 2,000 young men here in the tri-state. Bankston is concerned that if they don't raise $50,000 by the end of March, they will be forced to shut their doors.
We literally see young men, lives change. We literally see them turn around and have hope.
Again, that program is in need of $50,000 by the end of this month.
Sorry about cutting it off right then and there, but it was pretty much at the end of it. Before I actually get started with the story, I have to just say this one critique, and y'all already know where I'm headed with this. I wish they did not refer to them as men or young men of color, because we all know what that could translate into. These are black young boys and young men, and all of them are black, by the way. I haven't seen anywhere in any of these pictures where any of these boys are any other group other than black. That's number one. Now, this is a very interesting picture right here. I'm gonna pull up another picture right here. This is from them in 2019. As you can all see, not 2019, 2020, when they were basically, I guess they were working on getting into a new facility after around the time when they first got started with the project they were working on right here. But I want to pull up another image of them that I thought was probably one of the best looking images that I saw of them. This picture right here. I love this picture. And they have a few more. If you go on to, if you type in Forever King Cincinnati into the Google account or Google Images, you'll be able to find another image there as well. But one major reason I'm talking about this is because, like the audio was saying, or the news clip was saying, it's saying that they have to raise $50,000 by the end of this month, March 31st, or they're probably going to end up closing the doors to their program. Now, something that was pointed out to me that actually made me want to make this video even more, and shout out to Nino Black, because he was the one that pointed it out. He said, like, have you ever noticed that whenever something happens when it involves a program of black people, especially young black boys and young black men, who definitely need it the most, because there's rarely any programs out there for us or for them, they wait to the last minute to actually broadcast this. And I'm not saying that this program waited. It's just that the news is late to do it. It is currently March 23rd, and they got to raise money, $50,000 by March 31st. You're talking about a week or less than a week worth of time to raise that amount of money. $50,000 doesn't just drop out of the sky unless you got it like that. I'm just saying. And I think it's not right. It's very unfair, to be quite honest, that there's a program like that's out there that exists, such as this, where young black men need something like this. And it is so beneficial. and it can definitely help in the long run. Because like I said, there's not a lot of programs out there that are geared towards young black men. They have programs for everybody else, but black boys, and, you know, pretty much get shafted. And here you have a program right here that seemingly is helping. And it's not really not that well known, to be honest, except except for those who live within the Cincinnati area. And this is what's happening. But I'm actually also glad that my Kim on Twitter, shout out to her for actually tagging me in this post, because that's how I found out about it. So it was multiple hands that helped me realize that this story even exists and that a program like this even exists. But I wanted to, you know, make this video to put this out here for a multitude of reasons. One, because it needs to be known about, and two, $50,000 in less than a week. That's going to be a difficult task, but I definitely think it can be definitely doable. People get way more than that on a GoFundMe every single day. And for something that's not as important, not saying that everything that for them is not, it may be important to them, but this is huge right here. This is a program for young black men that is needed, especially in this day and age when they could be directed anywhere else. You heard one of the boys said that the school he goes to, he's like the one minority person there, which pretty much lets me know the demographics of the type of school that he goes to. This would actually be the perfect program for that boy that had the cotton thrown at him and hit with that belt down in Louisiana. That he would be the perfect candidate for a program such as this, to be around other black boys, other people that look just like him, especially since he has to go to an institution where he is probably one of the few people that's there. So for some, it actually might feel like a culture shock because they probably never been around that many black people in their life. They may have grown up in the suburbs where they are one of the few black families in the neighborhood, but then they go around other black people and it's like, wow, oh my God, I can't believe this. You know, all the stuff that they probably said about black people is not true, because here I am around other people and they're defeating the stereotype. And I like the name, Forever Kings. And the logo, I'm going to put the logo in the thumbnail so you can see it. But I really, really like this picture right here because it's showing different black boys of different ages. And I like that they put the youngest black boy right there smack in the middle. But yeah, I'm going to leave the link to the article, which is going to also have the donation site there, because I don't know if they're using GoFundMe, because I clicked on it and it didn't say GoFundMe. It took me actually to a donation page, that looks like it was set up by the organizers of the website. Maybe it does lead to GoFundMe, I'm not entirely sure, but it didn't take me to a GoFundMe site. But I will definitely leave that and pin it down in the comments below so you can actually see for yourself and hit that donate button and help to save this program, because black boys need it. They really, really need it. Y'all let me know what you think about this down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. If you're new, make sure you hit that bell to be notified whenever I upload a new video or go live.